Welcome to another live stream on Custom Screen Printing. My name is Wayne and I am your host. And we're here to do a live stream tonight on my channel. And I hope everyone will join me. Hope everyone will come and join me as I share myself out. I'm just waiting for everyone to come in. Take your time. We're all set up for tonight's live stream. I wasn't on the morning because I didn't feel like coming on in the morning. Some mornings I am. I was just busy this morning, so I couldn't wake up this morning. So, but I'm all right now. I'm fine and dandy today. I'm just working on coming on the stream here. See what this phone's saying now. Which is so. We're gonna wait and see who the 4 people are. I shared myself out on my community tab, and now I'm just going to sit back and wait till it comes in, so we can have a good old live stream today. I have a random chat because we want to talk about food or whatever. It's allowed on here because I am also a YouTuber and a monetized channel, but also a supporter to other channels as well. I like seeing people succeed in their goals and everything. So the whole thing is I'm just waiting on people to come in. So take your time, come in, and I'll just wait it out until people start showing up. So we're gonna do what we have to do tonight. So anyway, hey Beverly, a new avatar, huh? That's kind of cool. New avatar. It's kind of nice. Did you make that yourself? Well, that's cool. That's a nice avatar. Good job making that. Who made that for you? Did you do that or someone do it for you? It looks really, really, really good. Oh, that looks good though. Good background and everything. It really looks good. That's nice. Anyway, we're here today. Doing a live stream. Yeah, I went and looked at it. It's pretty cool. I like it. See, the more you put a background in back of you, it brings it out more. And he did a good job. Tell him I said he did a great job. That was a good. He did a good job on that. I like it. I like it very much. All right. So anyway, we hit 5 in the eye. I hope more people come in to be part of the live stream tonight. I bought a CD-ROM for my computer. You can plug it outside the laptop. Got a good deal on the Amazon, so I took it and with free shipping. So tomorrow I'll be getting it, and we'll see how it works out. Maybe I can put my Draw Plus on my laptop. I'm hoping. I had a Blu-ray player, it wasn't working anymore. It's old, so I bought a new one. It ain't Blu-ray though. It's regular CD-ROM, burn files and everything. Or also you can listen to music on there too. So anyway, I'm hoping that everyone comes in. A lot of people come in tonight. Oh, look who is here, Draco Dragon. Hey, Dragon, what's going on, man? What's up? How you feeling? Feeling better? Really, he says. Are you feeling better, Dragon? I hope you are. I say a prayer for you all the time, bud. I pray for you all the time, Dragon. All the time. Constantly. So hope you're getting feeling better. No, you're not feeling too good still? Okay. So to keep praying for you, bud. It's nice to see you here. Always nice to see the dragon here. Um, maybe it's just what? I wonder if it's still on here. I forgot about. Oops. I wonder if that still works. I don't know if it does or not. Yep. That's what you said when you were always in here, Dragon. That's who said it. That was your saying, not mine. So I forgot about that. That was your saying there, Dragon. I remember when you used to say that all the time. I still have it here too. I kept it on here. I thought I wonder if I still had it on here. Yeah, I see here. Good old Dracula Dragon. Oh, what a tired day it's been. Tired day's tiring. But we're here anyway, and we've got one of these lights off here. Get too many lights running. I'm gonna leave this light over my head, but leave this off. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Boy, I was wondering if I still had that saying on here. I do still have that saying. I'm glad I do, because that's the dragon saying, not mine. I remember him saying that all the time on here and fooling around. So I figured to see if it was still on here. It was. It's still here. So anyway, we're glad to see the dragon here tonight. And Sorry you're going through all the issues here, bud. You know, I feel sorry for you, man. I really do. I don't like my friend going so much going through so much pain and stuff. It kind of stinks, you know. No one needs to go through all that hardship. No one needs to go through all that pain. It's ridiculous. So what are you gonna do about your hips there, Drag? You gonna get that fixed or what? You gonna get them treated, or what are you gonna do about your hip problem? That's causing all your pain, right? The hips, right? That's causing all the pain. Try to get them fixed or something. Get the pain to settle down or something. You know, it's ridiculous. Um, yeah, I know. I like to see you be well too, Dragon. I want to see you get better too. I want you see you back on your feet too and walking again. As I want to see. Jesus. We need to see that, Dragon. We need to see that you're back on your feet again too. Hey, Jason Coin Hunter. I'm going through chemo. You are? Seriously? Hey, Cajun, want to come up and join the panel? No one else is up here, so here's a link. Here's the link, Cajun. Come up here if you want to. That's good. At least I know that now. What's the chemo for that? What's that for there, Draco Dragon? Is that for your other problem that you have problems with right now? Hope it helps. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. I'll pray for that too. Okay. All right. Let's all keep Dragon in prayer, everybody. Because you're going to need our prayers. I think I'll say a prayer for you right now, Dragon, all right? Dear Lord, I pray, Father, tonight, Lord, that you would be with Draco Dragon named Jason, Lord, help him to get through this MS, Lord, and the treatments he's going through. The chemo, Father, help him get through this, and may he get better from this, that your healing hand will be upon him. And Lord, be with him today and the family, and give them the grace and strength they need to get through this. I ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen. So we did a little prayer on here for you, Dragon, because we need to get you through this. We need to. So Cajun, right here. Okay, there he is. There's Cajun going on. All right, Cajun, where'd you disappear to, brother? Hey, how you doing? His wife's right there, Missy. How you doing, Missy? Good evening to you. Always nice to see the wife there, doing her daily routines, I guess, huh? She's kind of busy in the kitchen. The ladies always do that when they're busy in their kitchen. Draco Dragon says hello to you. And Cajun too.
What's up, Wayne? Draco, hey. What's happening, my brother?
Yep. So it says.
Everybody saying hi, Missy. How you doing, Wayne?
Good.
How you doing, Draco? Miss Beverly, how you doing?
He's going through chemo for his MS.
Huh?
He's going through his chemo for his MS.
Wait, I didn't hear you. I turned the volume down too low. No, what'd you say?
I say he's going through chemo for his MS.
You going through MS, Draco?
He has chemo for it. He's going through chemo right now for it.
Oh yeah, I see the comment. My MS, or well, I see a comment before that. My wife's cancer's gone. So okay, and then I thought he meant my missus, but my MS. Oh, I didn't know you had MS. I knew you was having trouble with your legs and feet. Your feet were all swollen, then neuropathy or something. That was a while back. That was a long time ago. I mean, mine, oh boy, I got a neuropathy too, man. Mine, when I got the hospital for my gallbladder, then my pancreas had swollen up. You know, my gallbladder stopped working. My pancreas got mad at the gallbladder. It got all big and swollen and real mean. And I stayed in the hospital 3 weeks. And they then they went back in trying to find stones in my pancreas, you know, and them bile ducts. They want to make sure there wasn't none there. So anyway, that was a 3-week hospital stay, and that's unusual for gallbladder. But my potassium was low. They couldn't operate on me. They couldn't operate. Potassium was too low. And they couldn't get it up. They get it up, but I'd lose it in about 6 hours. It was gone. They didn't know where it was going. So they did a couple of scientific experiments to find out where it was going, all that crap. Anyway.
Yeah.
They when I got out, man, my feet swole, my legs swole. I'm like, man, this ain't normal. So I went. I had an appointment with my heart doctor, and he never saw nothing like that in his life. As long as he said, as long as I've been practicing, I ain't never saw nobody swell up like this before. So he gave me some meds and all that, and I already was taking fluid medicine with my heart medicine, and you know. So anyhow, he ain't never saw nothing like that before. So anyway, after a while, I went down because I did have diabetic symptoms. I wasn't diabetic, but I had the symptoms because gallbladder and pancreas, they kind of work, you know, coincide with each other because your pancreas is actually, I think it's your bile ducts or your ducts. Stones can get into your pancreas.
Read that what he said right there.
I'll go ahead and choose it to get treatment. Okay. But MS, isn't that multiple sclerosis? I think I said that right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that's muscle something like that. MS is a form of MD, muscular dystrophy, if I'm not mistaken. The muscular dystrophy, I know Jerry Lewis, the kids and all that, they covered MS too, you know, as far as from funding money-wise. Right. Yeah, because I can't do nothing anymore like I used to. I can't. Yeah, okay, yeah. Why don't you jump up here, Draco? In the panel, that link's up there. Now, me and Draco, we go back a long ways. Draco was one of my first moderators.
He was once my head moderator.
Him and Big T and Curtis Lowe in Alabama. Curtis Lowe.
Come on up, Dragon.
Curtis Lowe. Curtis Lowe was the
I
finest
know I got a phone.
to
It's not
ever
good.
play the blues.
He said he's on his phone and it ain't good.
Oh, okay. Man, I used to live stream from my phone. That's when I was on Google Hangouts. That's when Google Hangouts were still around.
Hmm.
But anyway, yeah, I can't do nothing like I used to.
Oh, the first time I've seen you yawn on here. That's the first.
Huh?
I should have took a picture of that one. I don't see you yawn on this. This
Oh,
screen.
yawn? Oh, no, I've yawned in here already.
Yeah, I seen you today do it. That was a big yawn.
And I don't know why. I'm not tired.
I guess it does it when you sit down and you feel uncomfortable. You do yawn. It does do that.
I made a mail call video today on those.
Oh, okay.
Made a mail call on that. It's I think it's finished going to YouTube. I think.
Hmm.
Am I I know I'm probably lagging because I'm moving fast, but
Not
am I
lagging.
lagging?
No. Nope.
Yeah, but okay. Well, I'm in the panel with you. That's why. But man, last night in my live stream, I was lagging. I was lagging bad. Miss Beverly said, "No, I'm not lagging." Okay, good. Because I had a little antenna around it, you know, like this, the little antenna sound with Wi-Fi. I had that up in my StreamYard thing next to my how many in the chat and the time, my running time clock. And I looked at my to see how many people were in the chat, and I'm like, damn, that thing's still up there. And it was there before. It was there when I made the live stream. It says, I went to click on it and said, if you're on Wi-Fi, your connection's not good. Well, I wasn't on Wi-Fi. I was direct from my
You sounded
router.
right to me. Sounded right to me though.
No, my voice was good last night. Voice was good. It's just my but I wasn't on Wi-Fi. I'm directly Ethernet cable from my router to the laptop. Wi-Fi is off. I don't turn my Wi-Fi on my laptop.
Yep.
I go Ethernet on it because Wi-Fi usually trumps cable. You know, if something goes
Hey, Elliot. Good evening
wrong
to
or
you.
whatever, Wi-Fi turns on and you got to
Mhm.
take it off and all that crap. So I just leave
I know.
Wi-Fi off. What's up, AR?
You can come up, AR, if you want to. The link's in there. He hates Wi-Fi too, he said. The link's in there. You can come up in the panel and join us if you like.
So, the reason I started that was because your video was uploading earlier at the mail call video.
Hmm.
So it should be done by now. You know, it wasn't but I forget how long the video was. Couldn't have been that long.
I got
11 minutes.
I gotta put my video up. I didn't do it yet. I gotta get off my seat and put it up sometime. Maybe tonight.
Mrs. doing a shrimp gumbo and potato salad. Cat 6, that's what I got.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got Cat 6 from a router, and it goes in behind my door trim and the space in between the case and the actual frame wood. You got a gap there, and it goes up, across, and down because there's a door in between me and the router. So I couldn't run it on the baseboard on the floor. I couldn't run it there. So I went up behind the door trim. So that's why I needed 25 foot instead of 10 foot. 10 foot would have been plenty. Well, yeah, 10 foot. Because I'm not but 6 foot from the router. Oh, you want to run some all new wire. I got you. You got a wood siding or like RVD12 or something on the outside of your house, or is it brick or vinyl? Because you can run it in through the wall, straight through the wall. Be a lot easier like that. Yeah, when you're on StreamYard side, you don't see the commercials. Yeah, sheetrock on the inside. Yeah, what you got on the outside? Vinyl siding. So you got wood siding out there. You got probably a 1/2 inch OSB or a CDX on the wall. Got to have something on the wall for sturdiness. Keep everything from racking. Oh yeah, that's been like that. You got to pay. They used to call it YouTube Red. Now I call it something else. Because in my monetization, it shows how much I made on YouTube Red, and I was like, "What the heck is YouTube Red?" And I looked it up, and it was like, "Oh, the paid YouTube." Yeah, okay. Now they called it something else. YouTube TV or something, but you can watch whoever you want. Plus you can watch movies, for free. And then you can't watch them all for free. You get YouTube TV. You still got to pay for top notch movies, and that's like $2 for 48 hours, which that ain't bad, $2. But still in all, if you're paying, that's like having cable. I pay for Prime. And I can watch free movies, but when Prime, when they foot the bill for a movie like Eddie Murphy's Coming to America 2, and was that one with Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer, Top Gun, Maverick, that Top Gun 2, the brand new one. I saw that right when it came out. Oh, excuse me, on Prime. Didn't cost me a dime. I already paid for Prime. Anything that Amazon got their toes into, their fingers into, in movies and stuff, get to watch their movies for free on Prime. We got Netflix on the TV. We don't pay for it. Mrs. Mom has a Netflix account. She paid for it. She gave us the password because you could do 5 devices. So she gave us a password. So our devices. David Carlisle, what's up, mon ami? Man, got Draco and David at the same time. Man, me, David, Draco, and Curtis Lowe. That was the 4 Musketeers. Long time ago. And Big T. That was the 5th Musketeer.
Yep. So how you doing tonight, David?
Yeah. In fact, Curtis Lowe, he called me a while back. And it was a missed call. So I sent him a text. And actually, I called him back. And he was just wanting to know we made it through the hurricane all right, through Francis, the one that hit Louisiana. It didn't hit in my area though. And they had a cold front that pushed it that away. A cold front. That's why it kept nudging more and more. It was supposed to hit, the Louisiana Texas line, Holly Beach. It was supposed to hit right there near the Texas line, but in Louisiana. And then I said it was going to hit a Chapala Bay, at that point there, and it did. It caught Chapala Bay and a little bit of Barataria Bay. It went straight up to Dulac over there, down in Bayou. They call that the Bayou country down there, which it's all bayous along South Louisiana, but that's known for the bayous because they got Grand Cayuga, T Cayuga Bayou. Man, you got all kind of major bayous and rivers down there. So they call that the Bayou country, which where I'm at, it's still, Bayou country, bunch of bayous down there, but not as many as over there. But anyway, that storm moved to the east, and Curtis Lowe was just wondering, how we fared through it. I'm like, well, we fared through it, but it didn't, because it didn't hit us.
Mm. I don't think Draco's dragging can see David Carlisle, but David is here there, Draco. Can't see him on here, I guess. But he is here. Said hello to you.
Oh, yeah, they talking between each other.
Because Draco's Dragon said Dave's not here. Man, LOL.
Yeah. Everybody says that when David pops in. Dave's not here, man. Dave's never here. That's been a running joke for however long David's been on YouTube.
That's what we say.
Dave's not here, man. Because that's what David used to say all the time. I'm not here.
Oh, okay.
Dave's not here, man. Beverly says, I'm still here, Wayne.
I know you are. I know everybody.
Dave's never here. That's right. Dave's never here. Wayne, next time you see David Carlisle in somebody else's stream, look for somebody saying Dave's not here. Guarantee you it'll be in the chat.
Yeah, like in your chat, for instance. Like in your chat, Cage, you'll say it in there.
Yeah, because always when Dave comes in, I always send him a link, in case he wants to jump up in the panel. And that way it lets him know that I'm live, But last night he was with his grandson. He was with his grandson at the wrestling practice.
If Dave wants to come up, he's always welcome to it. The link's in there, so.
And sometimes the D doesn't show up in the chat on David. Sometimes the D doesn't show up. It's Avid Carlisle.
Really?
Yeah, because there's quite a few people that put, "Hey, Avid Carlisle, how you doing?" I don't know why it does that to certain people, but I always see the D in his name. Always. Even though Dave is in the chat, he is never here. Johnny ought to be here after a while. He was doing something. Got his radiator in yesterday.
Okay.
Got the alternator in for the car today. I had to order an alternator for it.
Oh, okay.
That's where all that squealing was coming from on the car.
Okay.
It was coming from the alternator bearing. It wasn't a water pump that was squealing. Now the water pump was going out. Okay, it was on its way out because it was leaking fluid from the shaft. Not much, just a few drops here and there. But you don't even want that. You want that on a boat shaft, coming out the stuffing box. You want a little drip of water because that's lubricating the shaft in that stuffing box. You want it to drip when you actually, when the shaft's turning, when you're running. Now, when you put your boat up for the winter or something, if you know you're not going to run your boat for a while and you don't have battery tenders, plugged into shore power on crew boats or whatever, crew boats, they leak from the stuffing box. And if you don't tighten them up where they don't leak and your pump's not working, your boat will sink. It'll take a year to sink, but it'll sink. And somebody will notice it, before it sinks. But man, that boat's sitting low in the water. Damn, I better call that guy. Hey man, your boat's sitting low in the water. I think the engine room's full of water. So anyhow, yacht owners, some owners that just buy a yacht. Oh, Gabby's driving.
Yeah.
Well, they buy, sometimes they buy a yacht.
Got a video of my granddaughter driving.
Oh.
13. She just made 13 years old. And she's already driving.
Oh, yeah, show me that. Huh. So they buy do you ever buy a yacht unseen without looking at it? Something wrong with it occasion?
Huh?
Did anybody ever buy a yacht unseen without looking at it and they just buy it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I've known people to buy boats. There was one guy, a buddy of mine in Arizona. He called me up one day. He says, "Hey, amigo," he says, "What you up to? You cooning?" I says, "Not a whole lot." He says, "I'm gonna be in Louisiana in a few days." He says, "I'm going down to someplace down where you from down there, and I'm going to buy a boat, a twin engine, a big one, and big ocean boat, Gulf boat, ocean boat." So I'm trying to say, I says, "Is it on the water?" So I was naming towns, well-known town, and that's for boating, and that would keep boats there. And finally, I didn't want to say it because I would have never thought that would have been the town. I said, "What about Sycamore Point?" He's like, "That's the one." I'm like, "Really?" I said, "That's down straight south of New Iberia down there off a highway." I said, "It's I-49, corridor," but I said it's Highway 9. It's a 4-lane, all that. You turn off on that at the Sycamore Point, State Park exit. And I was going to go down there and show him the way, but he came through at a real odd time in the morning, like 3 a.m. I was sleeping. In fact, he came in early, and he got it on the trailer and went out of here. He got caught at the Arizona line, not going through the weigh scales, wide load. So he had to go get a permit. Had to drop the boat there and had to go get a permit and come back and get it. Cost him about $50, I think. But yeah, there's people but anyway, back to that. There's like rich person that buys a yacht. They usually hire somebody to tend them, a tender, or wherever they keep it at in the water. They'll pay somebody so much a month to tender it. That's to, keep it floating. Because those people rich people don't know the first thing about packing a stuffing box, tightening a stuffing box, the amount of water to drip, because you want to leave them dripping, because you go out on the boat and you're all excited, pumped up. You got a bunch of bikinis in the boat with you and all that. And you head out from the dock, and by the time you realize you didn't loosen your stuffing box, well, your packing's all burned up. And you got a smell in your yacht that's like nothing else. You know, it smell like burnt rubber. You know, which is not rubber, but.
But did you ever buy a boat unseen without looking at it? Did anybody ever buy
Yeah,
one?
buddy mine, that one I was telling you about, he came over and picked it up. He didn't see it. He just saw some pictures of it, and that was it.
Oh, so how'd that go?
It went good. They had twin Volvo diesels in there. Like, wow, man, them turbochargers are high. They were like 18 back then. It was $1,800 for a turbo, and that's for a little 6-cylinder. I don't know if he had 6s. He probably had some 6s or some 8s in there. Volvo makes some good diesel
Well,
engines.
they buy a boat that leaked. Do you ever know if someone that bought a boat unseen that started leaking?
Well, it would be sunk if they did buy it, if it was leaking bad.
I'm just wondering if someone didn't look at it and something was a little matter with it.
You can't. You're not going to keep a boat in the water that's leaking, no.
Or doing some problems with it. No.
The only ways a boat should leak is through the stuffing boxes. You know, where the shaft comes in.
Yeah.
For the screws, the propellers, they under the boat. And you got a shaft that comes out the bottom of the boat with propelling. Then you got your skid plates under it to keep from, you know, like you jump over a small rock or something, or a board in the water or something to keep it from going in the propeller.
So why does the Navy sink ships when they get kind of old? Why are they sinking in the ocean?
Artificial reefs.
Really? Doesn't it bother the
reefs for fishing?
water?
Reefs for fishing.
It doesn't do anything in the water, does it?
No, it's all de-rigged and no ammunition, no oil, no diesel. But years and years ago, it was diesel engines, you know. But now it's all nuclear engines. But anyway, when they de-rig, decommission a battleship, they either float it for a museum, in a special saddle that they can go up and down in the water. And if the tide gets too low, well, it's sitting in a saddle. You know, it won't be on the.
They're going to sink a ship in Pennsylvania.
But when they sink a ship out in the ocean or the Gulf of Mexico, they have a mark, okay, what they call a man overboard, a waymark. What they do, that's and they put that in on a artificial reef map.
Mm-hmm.
And that spot right there, and sometimes there's a buoy there, sometimes there's not. A buoy, it would be preferred not to have a buoy, but some have buoys where you can anchor or you can tie a small boat to. And then what they do, when that ship, not right away, but after about a couple of weeks or whatever, you start getting barnacles on the metal, kelp, you know, your little algae starts forming. All kind of microscopic stuff starts happening, you know, within a few days, but you can see it in a few weeks, you know, happening. And then fish will come to it, and then your bigger fish will come eat the little fish, and then you got a ecosystem down there. So you got it's an artificial reef they turn them into. And after a couple of years, you can look on a map and you can put that waypoint in your GPS, the coordinates, and your GPS will take you straight on top of that ship, and you can just start fishing. You know, just drop a line. You don't really cast, you know, in deep water. You just drop it. You know, you got heavy weight. You just drop your line. You don't cast. Some people do just for the, you know, because that you can't fish without casting. You know,
pretty big ship though, you know.
Huh?
it's a pretty big ship that they're going to sink.
Yeah, well, yeah, a battleship. That's big. That's a huge reef.
Hmm.
Yep, Draco put it in the chat.
Let me see for a minute. I can get a picture of the boat they're going to sink too. Hold on for a minute.
I know people in Florida. A couple of guys, not a bunch. I know of 2 guys. They make their own reefs. What they do in the midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, they'll take a boat out and they'll make their own reef with a 30-foot boat, and they'll hit that waypoint. Now there won't be no buoy on it because they don't want nobody to know about it. But when they bring their customers out fishing, they go to that spot, after a couple of years or whatever, and they on the fish.
Hmm.
But them guides, guy like, that guy right there, him, or a guide, Guide, a charter guide. He knows where it's at, and he don't tell nobody because he made that reef. He sunk that boat out there and didn't tell nobody.
Hmm.
It's illegal to do too. Like a shrimp boat will get hung up on it with their nets.
Mm-hmm. This is the boat that they're going to talk about sinking. Here's the link. The USS, what's it called? The USS United States from luxury liner to artificial reef final inshore tour.
Oh, luxury liner? I think I've read a few stories on those. There was one, I forget what it was, the name of it, the United States, I think.
There it is right there. Let me see. Let me get this picture for you. This is on Abandoned Steve's channel. He went through the ship. They let him have a tour through it.
I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it real quick when it pops in here. Yeah, the SS United States. That's it. From luxury liner to artificial reef. I watched, I don't know if it was that particular video, but they do have, I did watch a video on YouTube about the United States. That was a luxury liner. Now they had asbestos in there. They were thinking about redoing it, bringing it back in service.
Yeah.
But man, when they de-rigged that ship, they had asbestos. It was just a bunch of it was soundproof, all that and everything, and you can't get no more soundproof than asbestos.
They took it all out. The video shows all the way inside and out.
Yeah.
Guy it showed everything. They took it to France, they said, and they stripped all the asbestos out of it.
And that was, I think it had a nickname at one time, the ship with no home. It didn't have a home port for a while. They didn't want it where it was sitting at. They didn't want it there. That was commercial property. They were losing money on where that ship was at because the people ran out of money to keep the ship there. Because they wanted to make a museum out of it or whatever. I saw the video on it, Wayne.
Okay.
I saw the video. I don't know if it's that video that you put the link up.
It is.
I watched. No. I don't know if it's that video that you put up that I watched, but I watched a video on it. They got probably 500 videos on that ship on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a link that the guy went right through and showed everything, the whole 9 yards. He went through the whole ship.
Well, I'm pretty sure there were 20 people making videos on that ship, though.
That guy did a lot of does a lot of abandoned exploring. That's one of the videos he made out a while back ago, and he brought it back because now they're going to sink it. They're going to sink it.
That's probably the same video I saw because they said it was going to be sunk for artificial reef.
Yeah,
because like I said, it was nicknamed the ship with no luxury liner, or ship with no home. They didn't have a place to put it, so they sunk it. Now, probably a lot of red tape, for a nuclear ship to sink, but you can sink a huge ship like that United States if you can afford to tow it, in the ocean or the Gulf. Man, they want more reefs in the Gulf, but man, they got all kind of reefs, normal reefs in the Gulf of Mexico. They got thousands of what they call lumps out there, but they reefs, they rocks and stuff, from volcanic activity, and when that asteroid hit in the Gulf, that big hole in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, there was a lot of land around that area. There was more land than we got now. Millions and millions of years ago, when the dinosaurs got extinct, an asteroid, a meteor, whatever, hit the Gulf. What is now the Gulf? There was land there.
Didn't they sink other
big ass hole.
Didn't they sink a lot of other battleships in the ocean too? Didn't they sink a lot more of them?
Oh, there's a few Navy ships that are artificial reefs, yeah.
Wow.
But that SS United States, that wasn't a battleship. That was a passenger ship.
As they said, they're going to sink it, so that's why they must have approved it, because they're going to do it. They're going to sink it. That boat on the shoulder, the Banded Steves.
All right, Draco, take it easy, Mona. It's not hard to
take care of yourselves, Dragon.
To get permission to sink a ship for a reef. People want it there. All your fishermen are in favor of it. Your conservation groups like the GCCA, Gulf Coast Conservation Association, the GCCA. That's a fishing association made of a bunch of millionaires, and they are all for sinking ships.
They said that the military owned that boat. That's the guy said, and they had to rip everything out of it. Unfortunately, it was weird. He went right through and showed everything. I watched the whole video. I've seen it before, but then he bring it back because they're going to sink it. He said so. He wanted to show it for one last time because we'll see it again. He said so. He said it's going to be a shame to do that. But
they were planning on, like I said, they were planning on it, but the people just ran out of money. Then they was raising money all the time. And people were donating money to keep it in harbor, to keep them sinking it. And they want to turn it into a musician. That'll work, Draco. Thursday nights, or look out for Wednesday nights. I might go back to Wednesday or Fridays. I'm trying to get out of Thursdays. I gotta get some more coffee.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, Dragon, all right? Get better soon, all right? See you again, okay, Dragon? Take good care of yourself. Get your rest now, right? I'll keep praying for you, bud. I never heard that before, occasion about them sinking ships. I never heard of it before. That's the first time I ever heard of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you said a ship being sunk, you said liner or something like that, I knew right away what it was. Because I get into that too. Sinking ships and all that. For artificial reefs, yeah, I'm all for it.
How they do it? That ship's so huge, though. It's weird. How can they sink that big kind of ship down? You don't think those
They'll put demolition charges in it, or they'll use it for Navy practice, battleship practice. You know, for the Navy ships, that they'll use them. They'll sink it like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's
dang.
a big yawn. That's a big yawn.
Shut that pie hole, Boudreaux.
They'll use it for target practice with other ships and sink it?
Yeah, they'll do that too. Navy ships, they'll sink other ships with their big guns.
Wow. We shall show it on video when they do it. I'll be interested to see the ship. See the ship go down in the water. Wouldn't they have something like that on YouTube? Do you think they have a film about that? How they do it?
I don't know. That's kind of giving away trade secrets there.
I don't know.
You know, we all know the Navy has fast ships, powerful ships, big guns, and all. We just don't like showing them off. You know, the Navy don't like doing that. Just like when they build a ship in Pascagoula, they had a ship they were doing. It was the USS Ticonderoga. That battleship was in Pascagoula, Mississippi, at the shipyard for refitting. And they took it out for sea trials. Okay. And when they got back, all the sailors and all, they went to this favorite little sports bar there in town in Pascagoula. And I asked one of the guys on there, he was kind of higher up, you know, like a petty officer or whatever. He wasn't no regular sailor. I said, how fast that ship can go? About 30 knots, 35 knots. And I was talking, you know, nautical speech, okay, nautical speak. And he was like, Boudreaux, if I tell you that, I'd have to kill you. He said, that's top secret.
They do show and sinking the ship. 5 sinking ships, scary footage. Top 5 sinking ship.
Oh, yeah, they got videos on it, but I don't know if it's the Navy actually doing it. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never looked up.
With missile torpedoes.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's the answer.
Aerial video of the sinking actually the discommission of USS Thatch FFG 43 during the rim something. Air Source Military. Huh.
Oh, right there.
Oh, yeah, they're shooting bombs at it. Well, they shot 2 holes in the side.
So that's the Navy doing that? I would assume.
Missile and torpedoes.
Yeah, I guess it's a Navy ship firing that on there, or submarines. And torpedoes would come from a submarine. But yeah, like I said, they sink them using Navy. The Navy sinks them, or they set demolition charges inside.
I want to see what happens. I don't got the volume on. I keep it muted. So let's see what they're doing right now with this. It's a big ship, too. It's huge. They took some stuff out. Missing some things in this, but they're not showing who's doing it. Maybe they're doing it from a submarine, maybe. I don't know. When missiles and torpedoes sinking, Sinek sinking. Hmm. Yeah, it's a talk. It's a submarine doing it under the
Okay.
water. Yep, they just blew it up.
Okay.
Submarine's doing it. Oh, that's going down. Shot it really good that time. This is what they do while they do that. That's kind of interesting. Jesus, must be doing practicing on it, right? I think they're doing like they practice on firing at a boat, right? That's what they're doing, right?
Practicing, yeah, I guess.
So they must be doing because they,
Maneuvers. They call it maneuvers, I think.
yeah. Well, they shot one at that, but didn't do nothing to it yet. Oh, it's bow over now. It's bowing over slowly.
You know, you can talk to a Navy guy and he can deny what he's doing legally just the way he speaks. If he doesn't speak Navy speak, like say like, "Would y'all practicing on that boat?" No, we not. No, we don't do that. We don't practice on ships and all that. We don't do that. He's actually telling you the truth, you know, because they don't say it's practice. You know, they don't practice. No, they call it maneuvers. Now, if he said, "Yeah, we do maneuvers on ships and stuff like that to do artificial reefs," yeah, we do maneuvers on that. Then he's telling you that you know, they actually doing it. But if he says, "No, we don't practice on doing that," he's
They
telling the
ripped a
truth,
lot of stuff out though.
huh?
They ripped a lot of back stuff out, but some stuff still on top of the boat, like antennas and stuff like that. But stuff important stuff is removed. It's a big dent in the front though. Like they really hit that pretty hard. It's a huge dent in the front. They didn't sink it yet. I'm waiting for them to give it a good boom.
Oh, it's not the ship's not gonna probably, you know, have a big explosion because there's no ammunition in it or nothing like that.
Well, me
The
then they shoot bombs at it under the water.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how
yeah. Well, you'll see an explosion, but that's just an initial explosion.
probably gonna hit it to sink it. That's what they're gonna do anyway.
Yeah.
But they put a big dent in the side of it already, a real huge dent in it. But that boat must be really built good because it didn't sink yet. I'm waiting for it to really hit the bottom.
Oh yeah. It takes a long time to fill a big ship like that with water. Long time.
Hmm. 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 It's got a big large dent in the front already, really on the side, real good sized dent. So far it's sitting there. What's next? You're showing up close to it. There's a big hole in the back, open spot. They took some stuff off of it. Oh, that's a landing gear for a plane. They ripped it all up. Huh. There's a part where you can land a plane on it before at one time. And they ripped it up and it looked like they shot at it. Sinking the Navy frigate with missile and torpedo sinking ship exercise, as they call it, Cajun. An exercise.
Exercise. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Hmm. wait for them to shoot some more at it. They've been doing something right now. They're taking a break, I guess. Hmm.
Mom and see on their message. Send them on their message for them to see it.
Okay.
The shooting's on that underneath now.
Huh?
You see, they missed to the water, something shooting at it underneath. Wonder what they're doing, how they're doing that. That was kind of weird. They're shooting from underneath and underneath the bottom of it. I don't know how they're doing that, but they're doing something.
With a submarine, more than likely.
Jesus. That's
If they're
kinda
shooting
weird.
something at it underwater, got to be a submarine. I mean, I would, or a drone, or some kind of unmanned boat or something.
Hmm.
And you can test your explosives like that, to see how much damage it'll do, on certain
Yeah.
ships, the amount of explosives you got and what it did, what it didn't do. And,
Hmm.
that way you can know what to use against the enemy.
Hmm.
Man, I see myself lagging on this thing.
Hmm.
For kind of freezing up a little bit,
I see something in the water, like a few bombs are floating in the water going towards it. Several of them. You can tell by the water they're not going to sink it. They're
Think
going to
about
show it.
that?
Oh, it's been good.
Yeah, I thought so. They boil?
Not all.
No, your eggs, they boil?
No, I'm gonna break them.
You gonna pop? Okay.
Sinking ship still being in the Brazilian coast.
It's dangerous.
Missing.
Takes the juice.
Missing.
There it
Put
goes.
this
Flies.
chair over there.
That's a good
Yeah.
moment. That
Mess
thing.
with that, open it up and all that and everything, and put it on a chair.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, Missy was doing something with that alternator box and got a bad paper cut. Cardboard cut. Yeah.
They see him sinking the ship in Brazil. They sunk that down. That went down like a ton of bricks.
Went up. Damn. Silver's $33.74. Almost $34. Went up $3 in one day. Dang. Silver per ounce. Man,
Yeah.
that's rough to do a penny game on that. If I got an ounce of silver for the grand prize, I got to charge, Jesus Christ, you can't do $2 no more.
Everything's going up.
That's only $20. I'd be losing $14. I'd be giving money away like that, or giving silver away. Might as well just mail it to them. Say, who wants an ounce of silver? Here, just take it, and I'll ship it to you free. Yeah. Can't do a penny game at $2 with that. Not no more.
Nope.
You'd have to do $6. Pay for your envelope, the shipping costs, the silver, because you got to rebuy the silver, at $34. So you got to minus $34 from $60. The cost of the bubble wrap envelope, the price of the shipping is $6, $6.50. So you're not making, you're making $8. If you do 3 a day, you're making $24 a day. If you do 3 games a day. And then people said, "Oh, he's making money hand over fist." Yeah, right. I made $24 in 3 games, and that was a lot of trouble to do. Now I got to mail all this stuff out, so I might as well not even do it.
Everything's going up, man. Everything is going up. Even now, silver's going up, huh?
Yeah, silver's $34. You can say an ounce, and that's silver spot. Try to go buy some, with a necklace that's made out of silver. Yeah, you paying for the craftsmanship like that. Man, they had a belt buckle at Boot Barn. I should have bought it. They had a belt buckle. I didn't have enough money on me. I should have got it with a credit card, debit card. But money was a little tight. Anyway, that belt buckle was silver.
Mm.
And I mean, it was, well, this was at a boot store in Lafayette where Missy got my wallet for me for Father's Day
Mhm.
years ago. They had a belt buckle over there. I think they wanted $120 for it. It was silver, sterling. And the weight of it, okay, I think it was, I guessed at the weight, I want to say it was right at 4 or 5 ounces.
Wow.
And yeah, and that was, I think silver was $25 at the time, 26, or it might have been right close to 30, because that was the time of the pandemic, I think, or coming down from the pandemic, from the Hong Kong Fooey. And silver was high. Gold was high too.
Mm.
So anyway, I could have bought that belt buckle, and right now I could sell it just for the weight and make money. Yeah. Not by the craftsmanship. I can make money just on the weight of it.
Mm.
I got a silver belt buckle. That thing's heavy too. Somebody wanted to buy it a while back. And I'm like, no, I ain't getting rid of my belt buckle. That was a gift from an old man in Arizona, Tucson, Arizona. His mom bought it for him when he was young. And he was young. And he was older than me. This guy, he's dead now. But he had me by 25 years, 30 years. So yeah, he'd be like 90 right now if he was still living, 95. But his mom gave it to him when he was a teenager, I think, and it was the Broken Arrow silversmith. And that one guy that I got a hold of around Texas, I want to say West Texas or New Mexico, that I had asked him about Broken Arrow silversmith, and he knew of a couple by that name. And I said, this is like and I showed him a picture of the turquoise that was inlaid in the silver, bear claw. You know, like bear claw, like that.
Okay.
And he was like, man, that thing is worth some money. And I said, yeah, and it's old. I said it's probably 75 years old, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at that, well, that would still be about right.
Mm. Mm.
But that buckle's heavy.
So you still have it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I still got it. It's in my closet.
Hmm.
It's on one of my belts. I got 2 belts.
Oh, okay.
I got a belt with that silver buckle, and I got a belt with a regular buckle.
Hmm.
Yeah, I knew silver was getting up there. I didn't know it was that damn much. Hell,
Mm.
Ed, the old tech guy, he came and I streamed Sunday night on Theo's Country Mile Garage, and he was like, Cajun, we gotta do some more penny games, man. I'm like, yeah, we do. But now that I know silver's that high, I don't know. I've got a little bit of silver, so I could probably do 1 or 2 games. But I gotta, make enough to get my silver back.
Gotta keep track of what the prices are now. Make sure you don't lose money. That's for sure. So how do you keep track of the silver prices when you need to keep track of them?
Just go to SD Bullion. SDBULLION, SD Bullion, and look on the top of the page website, and it's gonna have the silver prices.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering where you guys look up that idea of that. I was just curious. I don't deal with silver myself, but I just asked that question out of curiosity.
Man, I lost my place here. Crap.
What do you mean you lost your place?
Well, when I got on here in my coin out for my receipts, it wanted me to do my e-receipts. And I got something got for Johnny. So I want to cash in my Amazon receipt and the radiator I ordered for him. Let's see if I can get to that. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Oh. What else is new, David? Call out.
So how's the coin things you do on your channel going? Pretty good.
I haven't been doing anything with coins. Not lately.
Oh, okay.
Talking about them on the channel is about it. Showing a couple here every now and then, just finds, but nothing extreme, nothing valuable.
Hmm. Hmm.
Johnny ought to be here in a little bit. Well, I got to run, Wayne.
Okay.
Get out of here and do a few things before Johnny gets here. So,
Okay.
I appreciate the link. Appreciate you having me up.
Yeah.
Good seeing you, David, and good seeing everybody in chat. Miss Beverly, Draco. All right, y'all know the routine. That's it. Love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later.
All right. Well, we're trying to find something here. So I hope that everybody is had a good night and everything. So I'm going to probably end it now because no one really on here anyway. So I'm going to end this now. So everybody have a good night. And we'll be back again on next time on Custom Screen Printing. It's an hour, but it's fine because I have to do some other visiting other people's channels tonight. So an hour fine. An hour is fine for me. I don't mind. So everybody, I'm going to end it now. Everybody have a great night. David Carlisle and others on here. Have a good night. We're going to end the stream. So we'll see you again on Custom Screen Printing. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. You'll hear the National Indian play on the outro of the end of the stream.